Guess who's once again late for their own stream because I woke up half an hour ago. Hello, Lucas. You son of a bitch. How is everyone doing today? I am struggling because I legitimately just woke up. But yeah, anyway, fucking Final Fantasy again. Let me put everything properly. I'm already having scuff, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. I left off in a really weird spot last time, and I don't have that much time today because I have a collab later today, so you know what, we should probably just get into it. Hi, Kakua. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. I can't believe they invented soul communism. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. Clement? At this rate? There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Oh, right. Namika was lost to everyone. Because Google Drive is not to be trusted. Also, I finally got onto Blue Sky, and oh my god, I love it there. Oh, I went past it. I was trying to go into a massive bow around. Oh, hi, Grati! I forgot you were here. It's well that we could see firsthand how regulators are used to draw upon even the souls of fiends. I shudder to imagine how powerful Zoralia could become. I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind, but if this practice is integral to their culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it. To think that everyone has lived here for 30 years, long enough to become accustomed to the way of life. What does Namachi wish to discuss, I wonder? It's kind of fucked up, isn't it? I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuyolal and Alexandria. And while Zoralia knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower or Everkeep. It's the cloud. It's literally Google Drive. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kakua and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoralia. Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point, and knowing Zoralia, we must assume that this arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Also, behold, can opening ASMR because I could not make tea in the time I had to prepare for the stream. Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Erenville! She called you by your birth name, doted on you expressively. Also, I just noticed the music is really quiet. Let me fix that real quick. Doted on you expressively, like full on, that even you went like, oh yeah, that's my mother. I'm sorry, that's my mother. Yeah. And suddenly you're turning on her? Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuyolal. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kakua. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war on striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zoralia for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Aaronville. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? She literally called you by a name that only she would know. If it's a trouble, deal with it when it's sprung. I trust you as well. Putting on all the pressure. Why am I still the red mage? Always the way of it with you. Fine, if you're set on this, I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Let's go. Let's talk to Kakua. I like her. Chaos gremlin of a mother. I'm curious what she looks like in the flesh. Probably a lot like Aaronville. Also, the fact that nobody knew Kakua means that she was probably forgotten by everyone in the cloud? The vow of resolve is possessed of conviction and flexibility both. If the tales are true, she learned much in the course of the rite of succession. While I'm all for dealing with Sorelja, we need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy, after all. I agree with Vuklamat. It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with the people here, and the more knowledge is better than less. This area really gives a Garlean vibe, honestly. Kakua, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Sorelja. Face! But I thought he was your brother. He killed our father! Do you really want to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Sorelja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. The fucking face! I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goals, so fight with me, I beg you. Also, hi, Panini! Aww, happy birthday over here. Yeah. What's up? As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? Aaronville trusts. Aww. My only son who is with you, my fuzzy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Fuzzy little bun-bun. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kakua, everyone. Together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Sorelja's whereabouts. Is there a place that, inside that tower? A palace inside the tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified, not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zaralja will eventually march onto Yolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is that we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. He's too prideful. He won't. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuyolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kawana, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kuana instead. He'll attack Tuyolal again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objection. Any campaign against Tuyolal requires that Zaralja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Y'shtola, and it will make sure to keep our comrades appraised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. Seems like we have a plan. While we wait for Zaralja to move, you do well to prepare for battle. And it begins with familiarizing yourself with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed with to note that we are located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Damn! Hiding a tree in a forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Well, Sphene granted us access, right? About that. Sphene said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Oh, I want to see what it sees. I want to see Solution 9. It sounds so cool. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Oh god, the names. We got Nostalgia Wayakwe and Geode. Great names, everyone. If Kakua trusts you, then so do we. Nice to meet you. Well, Oblivion has operatives all over we're the main crew here. I'm Geode, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwe. I'm Nostalgia, pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwe is to nod to name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right, our mother is Tuyolan and her father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. And here I was saying nostalgia for her name. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? I'm guessing that they lost their parents and are kind of pissed off that they can't remember them. We wanted to avenge your father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over an agreement. Ambrose. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother, we didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten him about now, everyone who had known him. That bastard, even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tanawatan name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must go and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone is so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. Huh? The fucking back rooms. Hi, Guts! I read the back rooms and you immediately appear. How are you doing today? That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts all. Ah, Lenchfa. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kakua. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. It's her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Hiya, dearie. We're in the fucking Thunderdome. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Where's the Vtuber? Where's the Genshin Impact character? Oh Jesus, that's a lot of them. It really is Google! It really is Google! Oh, there's the Genshin Impact character. Hi Speed, hi Saralja.
You've been consorting with Wook Lamont.
The size difference is killing me. Yep, there she is.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me.
So it was Fiend Zaralja was talking to through the barrier.
Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered.
Is it one of those things where worlds are just absolutely going at each other for their power?
What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
Oh no, it's Shadowbringers all over again.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
Saralta, you
I
already
see
have
my
a whole
only
ass
flesh and
kingdom.
blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove
He
the
still
miracle.
defeated you. You cheated it.
Because he was. Defeating him achieved nothing.
You cheated. You literally died and revived.
To kill them is my only recourse. Uklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
That's what's pissing you
They
off?
are still your siblings,
Ooh, hydrate.
even if
Thank
not
you,
by
Guts.
blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me.
And punch the ever-living daylight out of him. Let's go.
Should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
No, he's better. He's cooler.
What
He's
now?
cooler. He's cooler, Puzzle. He's cooler. Also, Nosefiend. I still don't trust you. If it isn't the consequences of your actions. Right, Kakyu is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Am I going to be lazy and use the Aetherite? Of course I'm going to be lazy and use the Aetherite. What do you think I am? Let's go. I love the trees here. I think it's this way? I think it is. Also, very small Lalafell on a tractor coming through. Everkeep. That place looks absolutely sick. Ah! 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 Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. No. Hello. Ah, there you are. If Queen Speen has registered you as guests, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zaralja's minions to deal with. Nothing for it but to see if Speen has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companion and I would like to pass, if you're so kind. Outrunner guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilian identified. Verifying credentials. Please, Sphene, don't you fuck us over. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen's Fiend. She kept her promise. Let's fucking go! What a relief. There you have it. Seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Let's go. The aesthetics here are so nice, but I would not be able to live here because I'm terrified of thunder. Solution 9. Oh. What in the Institute?
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the ninth level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Holy shit, this place looks awesome. It's straight up Cyberpunk 2077. Is this where it grows from?
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electro, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need.
The small town gal saw the big city. Oh no. I mean, the moon came pretty close.
Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoologist Dominion, do you not?
You have me at explore. We need to better understand. You have me at explore. I'm not reading all of that. I'm not reading all of that.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Running around like a
Just to
child in a
confirm,
candy aisle.
while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
It's a pretty cool area.
Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
I mean, we already do dress like this.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
I see a very big aetheryte. Is that a beach?
The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
This place is huge. And they're gone.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Aw.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That, I feel yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
I trust that this is actually Kakua, considering she called him a fussy little bun.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
We showed those bandits in, I forgot the place, what's what, Chactal, I think.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Kalashpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
Yeah, it's her. It's 100% her.
You want to explore together?
Aw,
It's
Vuklamat.
not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Aw. Vuklamat's adorable. And the pouty face. Hi, Vuklamat. Tower's inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. I feel like we're getting lost. We can always turn around and go back the way we came. And she's running. Ooh, Ethernet shard. Good to know they have that kind of technology here. Taking that. Oh, I should probably change my gate to look more normal in this occasion. Let me just... There it is. There we go. If that isn't up to style, I don't know what is. Let me just drink a little bit because my throat is already dying because I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the S's. And for some reason I just can't pronounce that. Hi Lamachi! Crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right. I've made up my mind. Let's go to that building over there. I've got that aetheryte. Oh, it's the marketplace that she's running to? Vuklamat! What you see there? It's fucking huge. If only real buildings could look like that.
Lamati!
Hey, it's Fane!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
She seems nice, but I don't trust her.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request you say?
Yes, an important one.
For a second, I thought that guy was wearing a Dragon Ball hoodie. So much for exploring, huh?
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste.
He murdered her father.
Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible. Zorolja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
Oh, hey, striped shirt.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then.
Hey, why is the Halo Arbiter mad at the cat lady? Halo Arbiter had his fifis hurt because Halo Arbiter wanted to be the king of Tuyolal. But then Cat Lady pulled a shonen protagonist and won through the power of friendship. And Halo Arbiter did not agree with that, so Halo Arbiter went ahead and went to El Dorado, which turned out to be a whole other dimension. The Genshin dimension. Oh, this is more Star Rail, honestly. But Genshin dimension sounds funnier. Went there, got the power of reincarnation, murdered Cat Lady's father, which is also his father, and then got a bunch of Squid Game soldiers to murder the people of Tuyolal. So yeah, basically, he had his fifis hurt.
Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can.
I mean, can we still return?
It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation.
What do you mean a single correct term? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one.
You're really suspicious,
Look,
Fiend.
You needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Vow of resolve and vow of...
Please.
I got this. Oh, right, Sphene does not know I have killed literal gods. Well, you called them the Halo Arbiter. Genshin Dimension just sounded cool, even though this is more Star Rail than anything. Squid Game Soldier. They literally looked like Squid Game soldiers. They had the triangles on their face and everything. Never fear, I'll be there as well. I won't deal with this either. I like how my face went from happy to, how dare you?
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy.
We're just gonna say it out loud, huh?
So, if you have
Thank
a
you.
moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
I mean, you literally helped out with the farm. It's not that big a stretch, girl.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Let's go, Sphene! I still don't trust her. But she's nice. She seems cute. I wonder how long it's gonna take for her outfit to appear on the web shop. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Alright, she had, what's it called? Oh, I just opened Steam and I see Little Goody Two Shoes is on sale. Let's fucking go! They call it ley nodes? Oh, like ley lines. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I will show you the Nexus arcade first. Please follow me! I like her dress. The dress is cute. I wonder how hard it would be to make. Probably kinda hard considering there's some iridescent light stuff going on in the inside of the skirt. It's a fucking mall. There's a car. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food and daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find most everything here. Everkeep interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Actually, Genshin Impact cosplays aren't that hard. They still have a lot of stuff behind it, but it's like one of the quote-unquote easier cosplays to make and to get. Because it has a lot of forms, but that also means you can have a lot of freedom in doing all of that. And usually it still follows certain patterns. It's probably accessories that is the hardest of all. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it look possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Elevators. Do you see the glowing pattern over yonder? That's an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. That will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electropy. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. To be fair, every single cosplay is hard to make. But if you were to compare, like, for say, armor or some really big structural thing and then put a Genshin Impact cosplay next to it, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be easier to make the Genshin Impact cosplay. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep. even on floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electropy can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. The thing with Genshin Impact cosplays, though, is like they have a lot of detail. And for that I can see, yeah, it can be harder. But that's more the detail. The basics of the cosplay are about the same as everything else, honestly. By etching arcane circuits onto it, electropy can be used to convert lightning energy into those other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion of fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. The details are the things that really, that are really hard to pull off with Genshin Impact cosplays. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you can do with electropy. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, imagine everyone would be fighting over it. That's what happened here? Is that what happened here, Sphene? You don't have comrades? What happened to everyone you knew? Sphene? How old are you? This shop over here, what does it sell? Yes, let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. What did Sphene do? Oh, it's the script exchange. This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were 2 in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Oh, hi, Panini. Aww. He's doing a big stretch. Select an item that interests you. This one looks like the Squapes. Slab of pink hexagons, a rectangular bar, hexagon pattern bag, and a black and yellow tin. I want to try the hexagons. It looks like Squapes. The synthetic fruit pellets, they're an approximation of the texture of grape. It is the Squapes! It is the fucking Squapes! Squapes! I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there is no denying their popularity. Hold on, I know I have to choose the Squapes, but also, what's the black and yellow tin? This here is cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a sight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. No. Also, the warrior flight is eating? Ah, yes, the salad paste. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With its blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it will help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear by it, and youths can't get enough of the stuff either. No thanks. Ew, vegetables. Is that like a cereal bar? Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all the nutrients your body needs packed into a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. And what is this? The cursed to Capri Sun. Ah, the revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. The flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty, and it stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to the special container. No, thank you. I want the scrapes. Scrapes! Well, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Your Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we've had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. Oh shit! We got a crowd. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Miminu. Let's dig in. Scrapes! I love the scrapes. Alright, here I go. Wait a minute. We're eating. In Final Fantasy XIV. Oh no. Every single time we've eaten something in this game, horrible things have happened. Especially soup. Amazing, I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken but flavorsome like Ranique, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Everyone has such vibrant hair here. Don't mind them, they're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? Scrapes. It's interesting. It scrapes, it has to be good, it's fantastic. It's the scrapes. I love the scrapes. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. It does take me back, though it was chaotic when the people of Tuyolal first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Ah, right, what about you, Sveen? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now. Thank you. Do you eat, though? Do you eat, Sveen? Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. What else? The more your people know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's how my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Scrapes. Have you eaten? Is it such a difficult question? I almost closed down the game on accident. Oops. I'm sorry, it's just... when I think of those who labored to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am. But you didn't need to laugh about it. Aww. Wait, who's in the distance? Was there a little goblin child? Sveen! My favorite food. That's a question I may never be able to answer. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can attend to personal matters. It's a visitation to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Would the two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful, let me know when you have seen enough here and we'll make our way. I want to know what this is. Air wheeler dealer, what are you doing? Context, that's 7.5 million. That's 7.5 million, Jesus. What's that, the merchant and mender? Weapons? Tools, fieldcraft, gear, items. Nothing too interesting. Repair gear. That's what we like to see. I need to fix my Reaper gear. I've been grinding that stuff for a while. There we go. That's good. What's at the miscellany? We got... Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, Sveen. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come across. I found... I changed my clothes to fit the aesthetic here, and then immediately someone ran by with the same outfit. It was fun. Also, I found the very fucking expensive air wheeler. I found it. Should I flex for getting it right now? Nah. I'll get it later. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's the sightseeing log. This place is amazing. It looks really cool. Yeah, no, in a Final Fantasy game that is mainly like medieval and all that shit. Oh, medieval. Fantasy themed. Medieval's not really the right term. Yeah, you're not gonna expect that much, what's it called? Sci-fi and cyberpunky stuff. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see in Tuyola there's a similar establishment called Shobafche. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. Also, the fucking squapes! I didn't expect the squapes to return! There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Hewn, who resemble the Tona Wata, the Tullen, graceful Eldit, the diminutive and affable Milala. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus, the founder chose to name the cafe. Huh, that's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Tirali dish, and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuyola. Right. Let's continue on. Right, where we go next? I should have grabbed that. I should have grabbed that. I did not grab that one. Oops. Of course you're gonna go for the cat girl billboards. But yeah, it really does go more sci-fi the more I continue. Well, it was always there. It was just never that emphasized, I guess. And here we are. Like Dalamud and Ajisla. Kinda sci-fi-ish. Horribly. Goddamn elegance. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than a palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here at Residential Radius 914. Residential Radius? That's right, come, the doors open automatically. Let me just attune to this, because I already forgot. I really appreciate the way Final Fantasy has magic in modern or sci-fi settings. I mean, if it works, you know. I always hate that thing where in fantasy they're like, oh yeah, actually we no longer do magic because our science is so much better. No. It's magic. It's fucking magic. You're not gonna beat that. Just incorporate it. It's way more interesting that way. This is the lobby, a common area for residents. I see, and what does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. Is that so? I've no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Hey, Sphene, can anyone live in this place? Naturally. In fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation or regulator usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work in the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. This is nice. I wonder what will go horribly, horribly wrong. This is the place. Mother and son live here. Huh? What's going on here? Oh, this place is way too nice. Let me guess, we're not gonna get an apartment here and we can only look at it. Dang. Hello, Isadora. When I first saw this jacket, I thought it was a Dragon Ball jacket. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please, make yourselves at home. What's going on here? How has Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? I don't think he's conscious, Fiend. My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. Imagine being so screwed that you get born tempered. The luck of this kid, Jesus. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often, doesn't he? Wait. Sphene visits often, doesn't she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smell when she's here. Aww. What of yourself, Isidori? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps the treatment with souls or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. Where's Alizé? Alizé quite literally spent an entire patch thinking of a solution for this exact situation. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. What was that? What did you do, Speen? What kind of crazy hijinks did you get up to before Zoralja found you at the Golden Gate? I'm sorry, Isadora. I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Speen. Oh, holy shit! Milos talked! Holy hell! It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. Aww. I sure hope nothing bad happens to Milos, because that was kind of sad. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please, do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Lane Note 9, where the Aetheryte is situated.
Oh my god, hi Panini! What is Yuma? Panini Yuma.
Oh. He's a little bastard, but he's my little bastard. I suddenly just see him do the biggest stretch. It's adorable. Let's use the lay notes. But holy shit. Let's just go there for now. To review Neonstein, the Arcadion. Here we go. Hi, Stein. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. The markings on a conveyor indicate its direction, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. No need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Miminu. You sure? Oh, that's big. I thought it was just like a little spot on the floor. Nope. Let's get that Aetheryte, or lay notes as they call them. But I think my clothes are pretty on par for this area. Don't mind the fact that it looks like Day Strider. Don't mind it. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Resolution. And here we are. Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. Oh, cutscene? Why is it panning like it's a dungeon? Ah yes, the true final boss. Bureaucracy.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
Oh no, what is that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
So it's literally insurance. You're giving them insurance.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
Speen.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and
She was
I'd
just
like to
completely
understand.
slumped over.
Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
I'm keen to learn. With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past,
It may
over
take a
1,000
while.
years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Why did she make it sound like this was one of those, The following cutscene is going to be very long. Please reserve ample time to watch the cutscene in its entirety and cancel any pending duties.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Climate change.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before.
Electropy?
Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
Some being you?
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
And that's where you came in?
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent. laying it to waste.
Then why hasn't there been a rejoining?
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Put in mind of the flood of light, just like the flood of darkness. Sounds an awful lot like an umbral calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Why are you getting closer? I mean, probably because I'm so damn small that you couldn't see me that far off. Does Faye need glasses?
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
How old are you?
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no
Yep, there it
souls
is.
left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview.
Wait a minute.
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
Fucking Zerolja.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Lay off, dude. Lay off.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again.
Where did this come from?
We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Poor dude. I wonder if that's setting up
Keep your
anything.
chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
I mean, he lost his job. Of course he's bitter.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
She's nice enough.
Right. I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
I mean, if you go outside and the first thing that happens to you is be struck by lightning, I would also be kind of scared to not have any backups.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
Why though?
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
I'm used to that, but also the weather isn't quite that bad that when you go outside, the first thing you do is get struck by lightning.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Oh. Oh.
What is it?
There's a soldier right behind us.
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was
Oh,
lovely
here goes
showing
again.
you around.
I mean, just ask for a private place. Can't be that hard, right?
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
She's cute. The angry face. The angry Lalafell. But what did you do during the war?
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
Oh no.
Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Oh no. Oh no. What was Fiend wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now and should probably go to Kakiwa's meeting point. That would be the way we came, I think. A 100% betraying us. 100% betraying us. She is, without a doubt, going to pull some bullshit. What it is, I do not know. But she did something, and it's probably bad. Hello. Sphene genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. I am going to leave it here now though, because I am hungry, I am sleepy, and I need to, I've been I was gonna say I need to feed the cat, but the cat is already here, looking at me very intently. It's adorable. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you very much for being here with me, and I'll see y'all again soon, okay? Alright. Thank you and goodbye. Oh, and I'm gonna set up a raid, so if you're on Twitch, stay a little bit longer and I'll raid you to someone.